Welcome to this episode of Scrub Dad with your host, Scrub Dad, Teddy Belcher.
Defensive coordinator, so that's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for them, but I think they'll be okay.
You know what my Oregon friends say about that offensive coordinator going to Cal? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You're out. They can't stand this.
We're seeing Dave Blunt's tonight.
His play calling. Now the grass is always great.
Yeah.
But they are a model of
Get ready.
consistency and stability. Just haven't got
With the spirit of the Remus.
going on 20 years now.
Yeah, so now you stop talking about losers and talk about two teams that are in the
Hype, Remus, hype, Remus, hype.
What's that doing for you right now? Sitting at home watching the game with the rest of us.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fair. And look, if my
Search the web for Dave Blunt's The Cup song by Dave Blunt's sipping on promethazine. I'm sipping on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. What better? Remus will be on stage. I'm just warm up for Remus. Okay. There's Remus. Remus, you know he is. The fans have seen the eggs. They know Remus is. In the dressing room. Salt and pepper, black and white. Let's go. That's how Remus. That's Remus in flavor country. I have 16 ounces ready to go. Sipping on promethazine. With lean, I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine. With lean, I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup, sipping on promethazine with lean. I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine with lean. I fell in love. Got me kicked out of middle school because Mr. Garcia, they sent me to East Locust with all the drug addicts. That's when I started smoking weed and I'm picking up a bad habits and all these. I promise I'm not ever. Hey, and these bitch gonna hate because I ran up in the peak. That's your main bitch topping me. I bust on her now. I know I gotta sleep. I can't put down the cup. I busted, I gotta sleep. First day out of the hospital, now I'm back making bitches come on with me. Now I gotta go to sleep. After the bitches come on with me, I can't put down the cup. I gotta learn this is important. Sipping on promethazine. First day out of the hospital. Now I'm back to making bitches come on with me. Now I gotta go to sleep. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down my cup. Yo, bitch is topping me. I busted on her. Now I go to sleep. She comes on my meat. Now I gotta go to sleep. Yeah. 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 I haven't even had a sip of this beer. And I promise I'm just warming up for the spirit of Remus. We'll be on stage after, you know the rules. The spirit of the Remus come into me. First day out of the hospital, I remus with my meat. Then I go to sleep, and she's coming on my ream. So I can't put down the cup. Okay. What a horrible, horrible song, guys. So here we go. With Pepper. I quit my day job so I could sing at night. Okay, here we go. The spirit of the Remus. Halfway there, sipping on the cup, can't wait. Okay, make room. This is when Remus is happy. I'm sipping on promethazine with lean. I can't put down the cup. 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 Got kicked out of middle school, Mr. Garcia. They sent me to the East Local School with them drug addicts. That's when I started smoking weed and making the bad habits. And I'm at the hospital. And she coming on my meat. She said I'm not healthy, but I'm not messy. I'm sipping on the promethazine with lean. I fell in love with the promethazine. I'm in love with the lean. No, I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. But I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. Come on, sub. Fucking sub. And I'm not going to put down the cup. Man, don't put down the cup. 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 Sipping on promethazine. With lean, I fell in love. Don't put down the cup. Don't put down the cup. Don't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine with lean. I fell in love. I don't put down the cup. 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 All this for the poor people in the hospital. Nobody coming on to me, and now we going to sleep. They said you messy, and you got the belly. Put your bitches sucking me, but she can't put down my dick. She don't put down my dick. Baby, don't put down the dick. Well, I drank the cup. Then she fell in love. She can't put down the dick. She fell in love and she just can't put down the dick. I can't put down the cup. That's right. I can't put down the cup. With lean, I fell in love. Sipping on promethazine with lean. The Remus. This is what I call the spirit of the Remus comes over me. I can't put down the cup. 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 I'm slipping on promethazine with lean. I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. Got kicked out of middle school because Mr. Garcia. They sent me to East Locust with all the drug addicts. That's when I started smoking weed. That's when I started picking up bad habits. All these bitches are gonna hate me because I renovated the Peter Phillips. What the fuck? That's your man bitch topping me. I busted on her. And now I go to sleep and now she's on my meat. Now she can't go to sleep because she's on my meat. She can't go to sleep because she's on my meat. She can't go to sleep because she's on my meat. She can't go to sleep because she's on my meat. The chat didn't want to go to sleep. They was thinking about my meat. They fell in love with the meat. The meat's like the The meat is your promethazine. You can't get no promethazine. You're gonna settle for just some meat and you ain't gonna go to sleep. If you had the promethazine, you'd be asleep on the lead in the sleep, but you can't go to sleep because I'm at the hospital. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. I can't say this for Yahoo. You kill the spirit of the Remus with that bullshit. How many likes did this episode have? Encore performance? Scrub Daddy? No likes? 0 likes? What the fuck? What the hell? You can't put down 1 like. 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 You belong in a hospital, or I'll send you back to the hospital because you can't put down 1 like. I'll put you down like. I'll put you down like. I'll put you down like. You can't put down 1 like. You don't love. It's such a terrible thing when a like goes to waste. Yeah, I said it. I left a like, and at the 11-minute mark, I'm about to gulp these eggs down. This Remus episode is over with 96 views. Thank you. But did the subs go up? Probably not. Click dashboard, 1471. And you're dropping subs. That's even better. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. I need to wash out my mouth. That's why I always keep a cup. So I can wash out my mouth. Wash out my mouth. That's why I got a cup. So I can keep my mouth washed out. And I'm just waiting now. My mouth is in the hospital. I'm gonna clean it now. Goodbye. Kiss another 10 ounces. All right. See, I said I would do that. That was a warm up. You know, everything is I can do it again. You want Remus? Order Remus to your birthday party. I could. What if Remus was Barney the dinosaur? You know. If you need a clown, John Wayne Gacy, anything you want, I can fill the role. Okay. Jeffrey Dahmer, I can do that. Yeah. Ted Bundy, that's my special move. Richard Ramirez, not really, you know. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. That was my terrorism. When I was a kid, they used to talk about this guy who only grabs you at night. Like he was safe during the day. It was right after Teen Wolf. I pick a goon. You see, gooning really makes your shaft thicker, but most of you couldn't even get the entire, your shaft won't fit. So congratulations. Who gets to enjoy your thick shaft, mister? Nobody. The gooner, only the gooner himself. It's like that Machine Gun Kelly, shut up, Sophia Vasquez. I just dropped 2 subs. Come on, guys. I was singing Dave Blunt's "Yeah." Are you not singing Dave Blunt's? Well, you know, no, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes backwards. Eleven and a half hours till kickoff, guys. Abraham Lincoln, sup, a letter P, the pickle noodle, pharmaceutics, Erica Humada, Nimbus the Stallion is here, guys. Nimbus the Stallion, David Knowles. This is my show. Hello, welcome to my show, the Teddy Belcher Show. 4K ultra wide Cincinnati Bengals and 49ers updates every day of the week. It's fur. The fur helmet. It's a fur helmet, okay? Not a hat. Fur helmet. Military grade. If anything, the weak spot is probably right at the top. Where's your hat? Where's your hat? Look at me, I'm pulling on something. Most of you guys pull on nothing. You couldn't pull nothing, dude. Yes, helmet, yes. Hazy helmet is armor, okay? See, a helmet is armor. A hat is not armor, okay? Hats are for like city people. Yeah, grandma's hat. Exactly. It's a typical Romanian, you know. It was always Czechoslovakia. Don't ever. Prague is the best place to send your daughter. Veronica Leal just moved to Prague. Ohio MILF is not hot. She'll fuck anybody. That's a plus, but she's not sexy. The difference is they're not actually hot. They're not actually like good. You know. Oil up. Oil. Like the Tin Man. You Ayatollah of Rockarola, the warrior of the wasteland, Lord Humongous. I do grant safe passage in the wasteland. As a hobby, you wasteland people, join the National League, and I grant you safe passage in the wasteland. I will hold back my dogs of war. Gay boy berserkers will not be sent to your gate. Gay boy berserkers. Call them what they are. The gay boy berserkers. Right here. You gay boy berserker. Gay boy berserkers. Gay boy berserkers. They're everywhere. Don't piss them off. Well, I don't eat poo. Sorry to confuse you with somebody else. Yes, you do. Yes, you do eat the poo. He does eat the poo. Kipper the man. Caparian. I can give you a Gmail and password. Value. That's value, thank you. Value. I'm putting you on curve. As soon as I get 1 mana, I'm gonna summon you. You're the top card in my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I cheated, I put you on the top so I could draw you first and play you. You got played. Eating poo is for Saskatchewans. Nobody can pronounce Inuits, man. Inuits do that too. Right there on Belcher Island, in the middle of Hudson Bay. GG. The guy's trying to spell the N-word. He drops the GGER, but he forgot the NI, the national invitation to the good game. Have I ever eaten poop? Well, I don't know what it tastes like, so that's a hint, okay? Oh, Nick, her, Nick, her, load in, buckle up, buckaroo. Oh man, nice profile pic. Let's look at you. Let's look at you, Kipper. Who's here? We got it's RNG. RNG's in chat. Who is that? Is that am I stupid? Or is that Megatron? Megatron is in chat with his Decepticon logo. Okay. Guys, Megatron isn't relevant. Yes, Megatron. Nobody would listen to Megatron unless he controlled the Matrix. You're just too high. You had to get my subs up. Why shouldn't you? They don't. Those other people don't know what a gay boy berserker is. They're the best unit in the wasteland. Best unit in the wasteland. There's a. Please let me be reborn an Australian cop. I want to be a cop in Australia, and I want to be like Mad Max, which I was. Back when my dad was still around, we used to suck gas through a garden hose. I know what gas tastes like. Sucking up that gas. I did that as probably when I was at least 7 years old. I was old enough to suck gas out of the Volkswagen. With a garden hose. So if I do that, I expect you to. I expect you to eat 9 Lives cat food. Because I did. I can ask you to do anything I did. Thankfully, we just went over the fecal taste test and I didn't pass it. So I'm not going to ask you to taste that type of stuff. But you know, when you eat a shrimp and you bite off the tail and you find that your shrimp is full of shit, you're like, oh, that's great. A nice Cleveland steamer inside the sizzler. What a beautiful lady. From Raju Warrior. If you were a lady, you could have my baby. But you're probably not. You probably not. Are you a woman? I already hit 100 views. That means I don't give a fuck. Or did I scrub daddy? Hey, scrub daddy. It's you. I'm not a scrub. You scrub. You love the red background. What? The tiger? Tiger background is kind of crap. This picture is from 2002. Yeah, so it's so I need clarification. Can I finish my 41 ounces? No, I have to glug it, make room, then refill, and then finish. Bullshit. Broncos versus Broncos, Seattle versus San Francisco, BSBS, BBSS. The first game is the Broncos versus the Bills. The second game is San Francisco versus Seattle, BBSS. Tomorrow is the bullshit playoffs, Saturday. Cashify me. Cashify me. So I'm at 307 views. You're pretty good for the remix. I mean, they love the remix. I was singing Dave Blunt's. Okay, thank you, Dave Blunt's, for dropping the track that got me 300 views. I was singing for only 10 minutes. I'm at the 30-minute mark. I stopped singing 19 minutes ago. You better show up early if you want to catch the peak. So I'm at 311 views, and now officially we can stop looking at 30 minutes. It's 30 views per minute, not bad. Hello, I hate you. Hello, Iran. Iran has no internet. You're not from Iran. I have better chance of finding a new porn star on Pornhub than finding a single piece of information, a single Iranian online. I'm from Iran too. I want a pound. United States, Iran. Okay. Send in the dogs of hell. Don't be trying to have like, don't be going to the funeral for these people who died. Don't be going to that funeral. Do not go to that funeral, man. That's the double tap. I spell it wrong. Good thing. Lucky me. Enigma. Double tap. It's most likely that the funeral will become de mort. The death. The funeral will be death. Yes, don't go to the funeral. People are worried, guys. There's New York Giants that think about the Giants, man. They're missing in Virginia, that they're potentially floating in the ocean, turning white with the tides, floating upside down like a fish. Human bodies don't float. The sad thing is that human bodies sink and fish float to the surface. The fish is considered the symbol of the Christian, but nobody wants to be buried close to the surface. If they bury you in Pennsylvania, some guy's gonna just loot your shit. They're gonna come through and loot your pockets while you're dead. It's always been a problem with Pennsylvania. They hate graveyards. That's why I hate them. Because they allowed some guy to dig up 100 dead bodies before they even stopped them. My mom's in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, right next to Universal Studios. Do you think I deserve such a burial? What kind of burial do I deserve? Burnt some sage, and who is in hell? If my dad is in hell, I really hope I get to go see him. If my mom is in heaven, I really get to go see her. I want to see her. Why do I have to pick? I don't even know which one. Life is cruel. Who do I think is in hell? Your dad. But that's wrong. See, most Americans actually have a father figure. We all claim to be brothers, but founding fathers is more relevant than the Virgin Mary and the Catholic women's rights. We pretend we like women's rights. We're gonna put more folates in their tortillas so that their babies aren't retarded. Sage and letters. You burnt some sage. I don't know. It's such a wild Vaughn 80 with a wild idea. How do I comprehend? It's your first time in my show. I don't give me more to work with than switching your accounts every 5 minutes. Like you're a one-man view botting experience. Who's paying you to get my subs up? Why are my subs going up? I said I want my subs to go down. It's harder to go down. Ten and a half hours till kickoff. Do you think the Buffalo could get like a 21-point lead in the first half? Yeah. I mean, honestly, they say nobody's going to hit the over this weekend, but Buffalo will probably be really good when the game starts. It's all about who won the coin flip. Third quarter, before they have strange lighting conditions in it'll be kind of bright in the first half. It'll be kind of dark in the third quarter, and then it'll just straight look like a night game. So you hit this right when the sun goes down is when you question why they even allow Denver to film a game outside. Visibility could be zero. They'll adjust the cameras and they'll zoom in extra tight for the fourth quarter. But the show director will probably get a lot of shots of the audience in the first half and third quarter. Did somebody just press the love? Chaotic bliss. Spawn. Bomba cat. Hello. I'm gonna look at Vaughn Masada. Masada has joined. Now, guys, I have this little burn on my cigarette. A cigarette burn on my monitor. Like I care. I really don't care about Lenovo laptop. $330. Okay, that's cool. You know what's really cool? Defending your personal property legally Brass knuckles are cool. Short range weapons. Short range. The 90s was short range. You get real close. Back in the 90s, you get real close to somebody and you beat them with some shit you can't even see. Like one small jagged piece of the safety on the scissors. I wish my scissors fit my fingers better. Let me grab my good scissors. Yes, arts and crafts. Most important, the best trick you can do with a cigarette is stop smoking. I stopped smoking. And I burned my mouse pad. I want to go to New York. I spelled it wrong. I mean, watch me. Watch me. I'll be in New York next year, guys. New York! I'm going to New York! Staten Island. Heat wave. I mean, I'm willing to pay up to $800 a month to sleep inside somewhere in New York City. And that deal is available. That's kind of like the going rate. Okay, I drop $800 to sleep in New York. Because I invaded Afghanistan because 9/11. I've never seen Ground Zero, right? So New York fucking owes me. None of you guys, you should sleep outside. Let's get this straight. I'm going to New York to sleep inside, but none of you deserve to sleep inside because you didn't answer to the nation's greatest call to track down Osama bin Laden. So I was in the army, we captured Osama. I've never been to New York. So they fucking owe me. It's great when the world owes you. When you could look at America and I've warned them a few years ago, not so much recently, isn't it? I take a miracle to drag my ass across country. How will I move? Should I take the train? Habitat for Humanity will fund me. Go fund me. I'm moving to New York, guys. There's people there's people there who know I'm coming. Most people are like, "You're a bum ass. Nobody. Vegas is for you. You go sell your butthole on the street." But I'm not moving to San Francisco to sell my ass. Wait. New York. New York, yeah. I'm not moving to New York to sell my ass. When I'm 50, I will be in New York, and I will not. And my show in San Francisco will not be around. I'll be doing a New York show, and now I'm happy. I know Jim Harbaugh will probably be there. Okay, I get to see Jim Harbaugh, and I'm sad I can't muster up the strength to live in Los Angeles again. There's not enough army veterans in LA. You think I'm crazy? I told you I invaded Afghanistan, and you're a punk bitch. You're literally next. You're a maggot. Is right. Maggot. Maggot. Dropping maggots in chat. To see America collapse in my own lifetime, I feel like Tito. How do I feel? I feel like the Queen Elizabeth today, you know? I feel like 2021 Queen Elizabeth on her last ride. She couldn't even cut a shoot interview. So hey, when I'm in New York and I'm talking about Afghanistan, I expect a little attention. Okay? What are we about here? I'm Ted. That's what you learn on my show. What are we about here? See, I'm Ted. I got dreadlocks. I got I got my mink. I got my Arab Spring. I am Ted. There are many Teds. I'm the best red. Due to a tick, red is also Ted. Red is also bad. But it's all Ted. Are you Ted? Roger Cheeto. Hello, Ted. Hello, Ted. Welcome to my show. Did you hit the bell? We're united. United. It's the biggest word in propaganda. When the national media starts saying that this is united. Jordan played at United. That's how good Ted is. I'm not moving to Carolina. Carolina can catch wind of me in New York. This is for my Panthers out there, for all the Carolina Panthers, the Tar Heelers. Ted's Sitting All Pro Magazine. He can't put down the cup. Ted can't put down the cup. With lean, Ted fell in love. Ted fell in love. Ted fell in love. Ted can't put down the cup. Ted can't put down the cup. Whoa, whoa. Make some stupid sounds. Ted loves stupid sounds because nobody comprehends. Ted doesn't want to be understand. Okay. Ted Enigma. Mumble is, see, I mumble and Google can't understand. I can't spell either correctly, so even if you put my text in, but humans can comprehend. I'm saying I mumble, and I deliberately spell things incorrectly. It hampers my ability to search correctly. But I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I want to find exactly how many days old am I? How many days since March 25, 1976? I am exactly 18,185. And now I want to write that down. Write that down with my finger. 1,895 days old. 18,195 days old. Ask me anything. I can estimate your age, okay? Well, plus 6. There's no, my peers, I don't have friends older than me, so I'm only trying to fuck women who are slightly in the 17. I like them 17s, baby. I'm 18. I'm just legal. I'm legal 18, baby. If you're 18, I'm 18 too. We got some 18-year-olds in chat here, 1899. This dude says he's 18. Look at that. He's got 45 more days before he's 19. $18.95, Adrian dropping his age. I don't copy. He put a decimal point with 3 digits, so he's in 18,195. That's my age. Yes, that's my age. I'm not 50. I am 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 not 50. I'm not 50, I'm not 50, I'm not 50. I can't put down their cup. And I was singing, like I'm on pro meth. They keep asking me if I'm on meth. Hell yeah, I'm on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. I'm on pro meth. Amphetamines. No. There's no methamphetamines in here. Okay, drop your age in the chat. And I think it's a joke when you tell people how many years you are. Big numbers. Tell me the small number. How many days are you? How many days old are you? Whoa. Joey from Friends. I think new games on Nintendo Switch. I'm opening up GameFAQs.com to look at brand new video games that are coming out today. I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch. It's the 17th. Most of the releases were on the 15th. So in 3 days, Milo in orbit. Final Fantasy Remake Integrate on Switch too. The Rumblefish, Rumblefish, they're billions. Core Keeper, Nintendo Switch, more games. I hit 300 views, but my subs didn't go up. And I sleep through the Bills. You think I'm watching the Buffalo Bills? Fuck that shit. Do you think I want to watch? Fuck, no, I'm gonna sleep through the Buffalo Bill game. 'Cause I got it like that. I still wake up. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna get the score. Believe that? I better be sleeping with my FM radio on because they'll be panicking in the first quarter because they pretend the FM Fox radio pretends they're not watching the game while they're talking. They're trying to hype up the San Jose Sharks and the Sacramento Athletics. They have to accidentally spoil the beans, and they mention that they are watching the Broncos and Bills. And I'll get. It's funny how the 105.9 radio. They are watching everything, but they're pretending they're not because yeah. Now we'll have a period of silence, and I'm 4 minutes under 1 hour. Double checking the analytics. Do I missing out on Doodle AI? I kind of miss watching Doodle AI, but you want a Doodle AI speed run any percent? Are they live right now? Wah, 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 wah. He's not even live right now. His show ended. His last episode. Let's take a look. 5 hours. I wrote something on that episode, but this one says I have a red bar. I watched this one. Partial red bar, no red bar, red bar, red bar, red bar, partial red bar. So Doodle's not. It sucks. Doodle's not good. It must cost a small money to activate the AI is. I'm not interested by every time Doodle AI adds a new character, I don't give a shit. He could Mario. His Mario is bad, and I'd say Super Mario is the only video game character you will really see on Doodle AI, and he speaks. You know, that's basically what. It's not good, and he's given these. If you slow it down, look in slow motion with the captions on, you can see Mario was speaking paragraph level sentences in response, but the amount of words that come out of Mario's mouth don't sync up with the generic ass crap. That Mario is he has mush mouth. Mario must be mesh mouth. He has a promethazine mouth. Mario can't maintain as soon as Mario starts talking, people stop watching. He's like CM Punk on the microphone. Let these gamers pick who cuts promos. Shit will be over. Let me delete my little numbers I put up. Should I filter up? I haven't even finished my beer yet. Okay. But I shouldn't. It should take me over an hour. It should take over an hour. Don't hire anybody from the 49ers. The 49ers should have a historic retainment. Every single player should come back next year. I've waited 30 years, 32 years. I love watching the 49ers blow it every year. You new NFL fans, you think Buffalo's funny. Wait till you watch the 49ers tomorrow night. It's too bad the 49ers have to play right after the Buffalo game because the pressure is intensely on the road teams. Home team, Drew Lock is going to come out like Superman. I'm not gay, but I would like to be in Drew Lock's bed tonight. I'll keep him in bed extra warm. I'll make sure that he's tucked in. I'd like to make sure that Drew Lock he's really warm, and he's a lot of backup quarterbacks playing today. But the backup quarterbacks are really mentors. Andy Dalton is a good mentor. But Bryce Young should be expected to to get rid of Dalton. Maybe Jim Harbaugh can bring in Dalton. The Jets will have a quarterback. The Giants will have a quarterback controversy. Every quarterback in New York sucks balls. Yeah, Josh Allen sucks balls. But I say the same about Joe Burrow. I'm not a big Joe Burrow guy either. I have to respect more than 5 quarterbacks. Let's say, I respect Matthew Stafford, right? Okay, there's one. And I didn't set myself up with this Dak Prescott. Baker Mayfield. CJ Stroud. Kyler Murray. None of those guys have impressed me the most in the last 5 years. And the Cardinals could have made the playoffs, but they didn't. Double checking standings. Three wins. They tanked hard this year. They did, but they lost 9 in a row. So they started off 3-5, which is really, really strong. When you go 3-5, the Cardinals were good. Kyler Murray, they upset a bunch of people. Who did they beat? Did it sting me in the ass? This was a year joke. Late in the season, during the losing streak, they lost to the Bengals and the Rams. But, they beat the Saints and the Panthers and the Cowboys 27-10. Was that bad? Did they really? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That Week 9 Cowboys loss really hurt the Cowboys this year. Good for them. You could say that the Cardinals beat their most hated rival, but now the Cardinals are the joke of Chicago. They ask, why did Emmitt Smith spend his last year in Phoenix? Scrub Daddy. I'm zooming in on that last comment that just appeared. What's that comment say? Well, don't wait too long in life to grow your face, okay? Well, most Amy. So you see, when you go around the world, you find a bunch of people who've never shaved in their life. And I only started not shaving extensively in the Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era. Super Bowl 54, probably 6 years, I don't know how long. 2023 was the first year I took selfies with a mustache, and it was, you need to start younger in life. Don't be afraid of hair on your face. Most YouTubers shave aggressively. I'm just past that. I think That's Good Sports. Brandon Perma made his campaign, the Dollar Shave Club, or whatever he used to keep the hair off his Manscaped to get the hair off his balls. Whatever Denver Broncos. Show her that there's no hair on your balls. That's like you'd be a big horse. You'd be like a horse balls. Show her your horse balls. There's no hair on the horse balls. The Broncos, their balls are out. Broncos are balls out. It's hard for Broncos balls out football. So the Buffalo needs to put some balls on the put some nuts on the damn logo. Everybody knows you eat buffalo testicles, but you don't eat horse testicles, okay? Good beer at the 107-minute mark. I don't know why or how my view count goes up and down. 350 was my last check. 347 is what it says. I'm at Trump schmump. Galvin Newsom will be president, even though by the time he does that, if he has any campaign money set aside, he'll have to spend it wisely. We can take over Siberia or repopulate California. Either way, we're about to shift a massive amount of people by boat. It'll be World War boat. World War boat. World War boat. Suddenly Americans are being put on boats and sent places. Your best job is to be the captain and get paid to drive the boat, because then you're allowed to come back. You'll be living in a shipping container. People want you to crash the boat full of containers so they can build a bunch of homes on North Sentinel Island. What if we just drop Call Me Maybe? Siskel and Ebert is like a 5 o'clock show. That's a good show. What hours you get access to your television was kind of like your income level. Cable television was all about right when the network first goes live at 8 o'clock in the morning. Disney Channel was like color bars, waiting for the color bars to disappear. Scrub Dad. I'm so glad Man, these football games, do they mean? It's my city. My city plays today. I'm not a big fan of the complete 49er roster. The only guy that can beat us in Seattle was on the 49ers last year. I mean, we had two years ago. Sam Darnold from the Trojans was Brock Purdy's backup. He started one game. The fans loved him, but then we switched to Mac Jones really quick. Mac Jones came in quick. You might be confused how long Mac Jones has been in town. But I think he's been in town 1 year. His last start was, he had one game this year, probably. Let's see. He was in Jacksonville last year. He went 2 for 5. But in New England in 2023, he went 2 for 9. He won 5 games. He played half of the season this year. So we've seen Mac Jones play this year, and Mac Jones is completely. He's as a positive winning percentage. It's pretty. I think the advantage is really to the underdog. 49ers are good underdogs. The Bears want the 49ers to win. The Rams want the 49ers to win. Only people who are renting homes next week in Seattle want a very small demographic of Seattle renters and hotel owners want the Seattle to have the NFC Championship next week. I think the 49ers, they better win that coin flip. These Seahawks, I've been watching the Seahawks long enough to remember when they were in the AFC. It's still kind of like an LSD trip to look at the standings and think that the Seahawks came from the AFC. It should. Raiders play in San Francisco next year. None of this shit stops that. Do you think that? Okay, let's be honest. The Raiders are coming to San Francisco. Do you think the 49ers deserve this win? San Francisco is going to lose a lot of money because nobody in Oakland is coming. As a matter of fact, if you come, now is the safest time in history to be in Oakland, because as long as the 49ers are not going to win this, they want you to come and watch the Super Bowl. Watch the Super Bowl in Oakland. I want to watch this Super Bowl 60 in Oakland. Do you think I can do that? I'll have to pay the phone bill so I can stream live. Can I be in Oakland for Super Bowl 60? Why would I do that? Would I leave San Francisco to go to Oakland for the Super Bowl? That is the threat. That is where the NFL will probably. It's already happened. It's already happened. I've already heard about it. So a birdie told me that everybody's going to be in Oakland watching the Super Bowl. So, Scrub Daddy. And there's another comment I have to look at. Your boyfriend's got the same hat. Good for him. Now, the Bills had a quarterback from USC on their backup for a long time. Was it Josh? Let's see, USC Trojan. I need a breakdown of this Trojan list of. I'm on Wikipedia looking at the list of starting quarterbacks. Okay. Today in Maivia, so like Rocky Maivia, Jaden Maivia is the current Trojan quarterback. The Trojans are laying this smack down. Jaden has been on the roster since last year. He's a junior this year, sophomore last year. His first career start was November 16th. So he'll be starting this year. I don't know. Caleb Williams 2022. Who am I looking for? Not Sam Darnold 2016, but it's not Matt Barkley. Not Mark Sanchez, John David Booty. When they put this guy, Roseville MVP, John David Booty, that was a surreal moment where people lost all respect for, where's this guy now? John David Booty. 3 years in the NFL, washed out in the Titans. Vikings 2018 Madden. So technically, if I look at Madden 2008 on GameCube, John David Booty might be there. Let me see. So I'm at Daily Norseman, which is the Vikings Madden site, and this is a web page from 2007. Quarterbacks are not John David Booty. But while Vikings had some trash in 2007, 2008. Trash. John David Booty, Madden. John David Booty. He was the Booty quarterback. Man, does it say Booty right under his name? John David Booty. He won the Rose Bowl. He was a Trojan quarterback. John David Booty. I better whisper my brother this one. Born in 85. Last comment. Wife's boyfriend got that same one. Okay. Even just Jellicle Cristobal. Backup to Matt Lanhart. Minnesota Vikings. When the Vikings signed to Brett Favre, they got rid of Booty. I'm sure I was happy. So that would be 2009. What a sack of shit. Fuck the Packers. John David Booty was the Vikings quarterback and Brett Favre replaced him. Just another Fuck. You know, I tell you what. If I see Brett Favre right now, I'll crush that. I hate Louisiana. As soon as you draft a quarterback, they bring in some guy who's not a Trojan to pretend he's good. John David Booty, the Booty quarterback. John David Booty got screwed by Brett Favre, who took his job at the Vikings. Now, Booty really didn't have that many starts as a Trojan, but he won the Rose Bowl. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Not find that upload? See, John David Booty, when you wish I gotta look at this. How good is it? Opioid addiction. Let's watch some real football. Trojan. I like that. I like that. I like that. Trojan.
Publication that has provided in-depth historical accounts for over 30 years. And the Panorama, a quarterly newsletter covering ongoing
From Shreveport, Louisiana, John David Booty. That's the LA Coliseum. Yeah, Booty. Look at that picture. John David. It's the John David Booty video. Woo, look at that. Zip. That's versus Cal. Number 17 Trojans versus 14 Cal. This is versus Michigan. Number 2 Michigan. Booty versus Michigan. Ooh, it's smooth. The booty in the pocket. Deep. Go deep. He's the silent killer. The silent killer. We found him. In terms of physical talent, John David's as good as anybody I've ever coached. He's like Greg Maddux in the way he can put the ball in the spot it needs to be. Steve Sarkisian. Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll. Oh, put the respect on. Is that Pete Carroll? Sam Darnold is feeling better. He will play.
Decided to enter the transfer portal. In Houston, the Rockets got 39 points from Kevin Durant and defeated Minnesota 110-105 despite 39 points from Julius Randle. Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards was out again with a foot injury. Sacramento sent Washington to a 5th straight loss. Brooklyn ended a 5-game losing streak, edging Chicago. The Clippers won their 5th in a row, an overtime win at Toronto. And the Nets agreed to a 3-year deal.
The booty is loose. Hit that tight end, Booty. I love watching some old Trojan highlights, man. We have better cameras, more experience as the photographers. Booty! Cha-ching! Who wants to watch a Trojan quarterback win the Super Bowl? The John Booty, I'd like to shake John Booty's hand.
Playoff round Saturday.
Number 10. Number 10.
Big playoff game.
Off the back foot.
Championship game Monday night.
Hit him in the side pocket.
Weekend of football is here. This is it.
Da, 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 da. Booty! The booty quarterback!
Jack, you gotta forgive me. I've had the worst sports week imaginable.
From the 23-yard line
So, I've heard
to the 45.
that from you.
There's a 31 yards in the air.
What I like to do is I like to listen to them with the voice.
That's from the 12-yard line
Like the body language as you go. And you can tell it's gonna
to the 45. This guy's aiming at the 45 with every throw.
Yeah, I don't want to let the Phillies off the hook. Because they
Babe,
need to.
show the babes.
The baseball is completely broken. I mean, it's completely broken.
Fox is talking about baseball. It's not baseball season. USC is gonna win the Super Bowl 60. From the end zone. I love that leg brace. That's styling. Stone Cold Steve Austin leg brace. Stone Cold play quarterback. The guy's wide open. Why is football like the resolution so low? Who's that? That's Washington State. That's the Huskies. Any percent speed run, recognize what team is in the clip. Okay. That's Husky. That's Michigan. I love booty. You see that guy's shirt? That guy had the booty shirt. So Michigan's was in here. And very quickly we go to Michigan. I love booty. You damn right. Versus the Trojans. He's playing the Bruins. Notre Dame versus USC, 3 versus 6. That's Penn State. No, that's Stanford. This is Stanford. Big Hug versus Michigan. I guess, yeah. Notre Dame, 0-0 in the first quarter. UCLA Bruins in the Rose Bowl from the 0-yard line. That pass is 60 yards. That's a 59 yards in the air. Traveler, the horse. The horse is called Traveler. When you see the Trojan guy riding a horse. This is Notre Dame game again. This is in youth at home. Washington. That's also in LA at the Coliseum. You can tell by the sidelines up here. These double yellow lines up here. That's the Trojans Coliseum. And plus it said South Carolina SC in the middle of it. There's the band. The band. I used to know the leader of the band was probably this person right here in the middle. In 1988, it was a girl named Lydia Dannenberg. good friend. I was too young for her. She was already a senior in the USA. What's next? Directed by Reed McDonald. Thank you for your video, Reed. Hit F. John Booty highlights. More John Booty highlights. New York Jets. Is this John Booty? Is this a different John Booty? Is this his dad? Booty dad. Who's your dad, Booty? Is it a punter? A Steelers punter. This is not what I want to watch. Okay, back to... I haven't finished my beer. I was side questing, looking at old Booty video archives. It's 3:07. Kickoff is 11:30, so subtract 3 hours from 11. Eight and a half hours till kickoff. And I don't sleep comfortably under 6. I'll be waking up. I don't want to sleep 8. I want to sleep at a solid 7 hours. Go to bed at 4. Wake up at 11. A late 11. So something like 7.5 hours is what I want. I never know. I guarantee you'll stay awake when you jump out. You might go back to bed. What do Trojans represent? Safe sex. I never use condoms. I should go to the clinic and get condoms. Go to the clinic and get condoms are worth money. I could sell a single condom for like $1 on eBay. San Francisco was handing out fistfuls of condoms when I got here. I always say something inappropriate as I dig in. I dig down to the bottom. Scrub Daddy. I found out Scrub Daddy is a YouTube channel. And I'm gonna just confess, I don't subscribe to Scrub Daddy. I just use his profile pic in my thumbnail. So now it's official. I'm gonna go look at the Scrub Daddy channel. Here it is, guys. Is that him? Is that Dad? Dude, was that? Where'd he go? Dude. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Scrub Daddy. Where'd he go? He looks like the porn dude, you know what I mean? Scrub Daddy. There's nothing happening outside my front door. Vape any % speed run.
Meet Scrub Daddy. He's the perfect partner for all of your cleaning needs. Scrub Daddy's Flex Texture changes based on the temperature of your water. In cold water, he's firm for tough scrubbing. In warm water, he's soft and more absorbent. Scrub Daddy delivers a scratch-free clean on even the most delicate surfaces in and around your home. Scrub Daddy's face is ergonomic and fully functional. His eyes allow you to reach the sides and bottom of containers at the same time. His smile quickly cleans both sides of your utensils. Plus, Scrub Daddy rinses free of debris, resists odors for up to 8 weeks, and is top rack dishwasher safe. Discover for yourself why Scrub Daddy is America's favorite sponge.
But wait, there's more.
They even pay him for a year, which is what, they're like $10 million less than what he wants in arbitration.
Aaron Kraus from Philadelphia. I'm known as the daddy of the scrub daddy. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. And my hands are always getting dirty. So originally, I developed the scrub daddy as a hand scrubber, but it was quickly evident that it's the greatest kitchen scrubbing tool you ever used, because scrub daddy changes its texture.
Oh no, man! Their rotation with the Scoobel, Otani, Yamamoto, Blake Snell, Glasnow. Like, come on! I mean, trying to get Diaz as your closer. The last time they pitched last year, right? Because he came in. No, well, he wanted to pitch in the end. Remember? Yeah. And then obviously, Snell, he depends on injury, but when he's healthy, which he was most of last year, I know last year, he's filthy. Yeah, Yamamoto's a beast. Look at the lineup. You got Pajay hitting ninth. Pajay's a good ball player. Center fielder. He's got some pop. He's a good ball player. He's your 9-hole hitter. Tommy Edman, who was the MVP of the World Series, is the 8-hole hitter. Like, are you kidding me? The lineup is sick. And this is what I think that this is the problem, right? It's the hope thing, right? Where you go in this season, if you're a fan base, if you're a fan of, you have to hope. And I know the Dodgers won out away from losing last year, right? I get it. But you have to hope if you're a fan of who the other National League, the Phillies, right? Obviously, the Brewers. Like, you have to hope that, essentially, in my book, that things just go so poorly for the Dodgers somehow, and then you just have a magical run, right? Where your pitching is just high, and you make that. And listen, it's baseball, so all that is on the table. I mean, the Dodgers and Phillies played to a standstill. I mean, it took the Phillies reliever to throw the ball away to win, for the Dodgers to win in extra innings, right? Like, so, baseball's a different sport where you don't guarantee anything. Anybody get hot. The problem's not even with the top tier. It's not even like with Milwaukee, Philadelphia, the Mets. It's the lower tier, the Cincinnatis, the Pittsburghs, right? It's those teams that can't compete in this environment. Because right off the bat, like, you got Chicago, like the Cubs, Cubs get Bregman, Cubs will be hanging around, like, they're decent, and they could get lucky to playoff and win and beat the Dodgers. But these other teams, this is competitive balance, have no chance. Yeah, no, you're right. There's just no chance. And the thing about it that is, as you mentioned, that's going to be very painful is this long lockout they're going to have. And it's lockouts with the owners initiated, strikes with the players initiated. And the players, I think, are like, well, let's just reset the deal they're on right now. Like, don't, they'll be fine with this. And that's why it ends up being a lockout, right? The owners will end up locking the players out because they want to make a change for that.
I'm watching this guy with his scrub daddy with his fingers stuck in it like a bowling ball.
And both sides, both sides wanted a new deal. So, but this feels like very much like the players are going to be like, we'll just keep this
Make the muffin pan ready.
We'll just keep this going, but the owners are just
Now it can eat a spoonful.
No, I wasn't. No. Okay. I see you doing it. So the reason I didn't was I was too young for the first time. I was in my third year, and then after the 2011 lockout, the NFL basically the teams just cut all the union reps. So I was like, all right, doing that. If you weren't like a superstar, you were out, and so my biggest gripe with the well, maybe gripes with NFLPA, but the thing I think
Scrub Daddy.
They need to get their superstar quarterbacks involved more.
I mean,
Look at
I'm not the only one getting Scrub Daddy commercials, right? Most YouTubers survive on ad revenue, so put some respect on Scrub Daddy. Okay, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I don't have Scrub Daddy, and I wouldn't buy it if I saw it on the shelf. But I'll screenshot their YouTube logo because that's what I like to do. That's what I like, YouTube logos. Most retro gaming channels are stuck with the logo that they think they overvalue your logo. John David Booty. You know the rules.
monster union from the beginning. Everybody should dive in. They're strong. The NFL has 1,700 players with 1,700 different voices, and they need to be more like baseball, where they have one voice, one idea. But baseball, they've had, even in the 94, they've had their pains, right? They've had their pains, and this one's going to be super painful. This one's not going to be fun, and they might lose fans. They might lose some of the progress they made of
World War Book. Well, as a weapons platform, RPG 7 is like the best. On land, in a maritime environment, RPG 7 untrustworthy. You can't. You unfieldable, not suitable for the. If you go up against the Soviet, everybody's gonna worry about drones, but really the Soviets, they got a lot of rocket launchers. RPG 7. The Soviets could be an African with an RPG 7. It could be a black dude with an RPG 7. That's you don't know who has that RPG 7. As soon as you just think everybody's got. You got body armor and a helmet, but they got RPG 7, and America does not supply we have grenades. We have grenades, okay? But they don't give Americans RPG 7. The grenade launcher is my favorite weapon. I fantasize about the grenade launcher. My limited experience with the grenade launcher, it is the most supreme weapon of all weapons. Every single weapon is inferior to the compassion provided by the grenade launcher. You'll be thankful. The grenade didn't kill you. It has compassion. The weapon that has, but in general, your chances to survive a grenade are low. It's tendo. Grenade launcher. Grenade launch. Love moment. Memento. Grenade launcher. Love. Compassion. The grenade launcher. The most fun a man can have. Especially if it's like a 6-star Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain grenade launcher. Capable of taking out a walking mech. No, you see, when you attack a robot, spalling doesn't matter. Igniting hydraulic fluid or air compression that would burn your lungs, like sucking oxygen. The machine still works without oxygen. If you shoot Metal Gear, as Solid Snake will call it, Metal Gear. If you shoot Metal Gear with depleted uranium, it doesn't give a shit. See, what kind of rounds you want? The best munition is the self-reloading bullet, which hasn't been invented yet, but it's basically a bullet that reloads itself using the same action as the firing pin. So reload, but you want the gunpowder to come in. You want the warhead or the whatever you call the tip of a bullet. Robots that make bullets, yeah. Bullets are a job you learn. I'm not a bullet manufacturer. I do not manufacture bullets. Most Americans fear people who make pipe bombs, which is also known as a Bengal. A Bengal is a pipe bomb, okay? But when you get past basic pipe bombs, you get into reloading cartridges. The armorer, the guy who you need more bullets. Who has the most bullets? America has a lot of guns, but we don't have a lot of bullets, man. We don't. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna estimate the bullet storage. America's bullets are low. Iraq has a high RPG-7. You know, they collect a bunch. 200, you can buy a bullet for $1 or an RPG-7 for $200. What would you rather do? Would you rather pop out and shoot 2 rockets? Or would you jump up and waste 200 bullets? How many kills can you get with 200 bullets for $200? Or versus how many kills you can get with a $200 rocket with a 50% chance miss rate. You need to fire 2 rockets just to get 1 hit, by the way. So on average, it takes two people with RPG-7 to shoot 2 rockets at the same exact time to have a 100% hit rate. So you have to invest $400 to pull the trigger on 2 rockets versus spraying 400 ammo over 2. You know, the rocket the rocket hits, bro. Rockets hit the base. Okay. Now, as Americans, we usually have our base. We're usually inside the base. So rockets usually hit the side of the base. Rockets are usually fired. You set them up, they fire, and nobody can tell where it came from. It's very hard to tell where that RPG-7 came from. Is it the shoo? It doesn't have a lot. It's not a goddamn. It makes a loud sound, but it takes the sound with it, and because it travels a distance, the sound is spread out. It's not like a claymore or a grenade. A claymore and a grenade are just going to be a sound from a singular position. And when I was in Afghanistan, I heard a lot of explosions. I love hearing explosions, but it's always our guys destroying extra shit we took from them. In Vietnam, the enemy, the Viet Cong, was better at booby trapping and using our supplies against us. You want to put some supplies out. In Vietnam, we would deliberately leave our supplies unguarded to see if they would take them, and you put something that's not real out, and the enemy comes. It's like you never know. Are you real? Did the enemy even see me? Did the enemy ever see me? Did the enemy see me when I was invading them? Am I a war criminal for the things I know I did that they didn't see? It depends on how cruel multimedia can be. I was there. I was hoping the Raiders would win the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl. Then the mission ended. Now John Lynch. I was in Afghanistan. I always knew. I told my wife in 2020 when I left the Army base. My final statement was, I'll be in San Francisco. I always said, I've never been a liar, and now I promise I'll be in New York when I'm 50. I might have my 50th birthday in San Francisco, but next season, the Super Bowl is in LA, but Super Bowl 62 is in Atlanta. They're having an East Coast Super Bowl in Atlanta, but the Super Bowl 63 location is where I would prefer to go, but nobody knows where it is right now. Unless I'm wrong, I'm double checking. I'm looking for the Super Bowl 63 location on Google right now. It's in Vegas, 2029. Do I believe that? I'm not a loser. I don't need to go to Vegas. I don't gamble. I gamble with my life. You join the army, you roll the dice that you might not die. I did that in Afghanistan. Now I'm back telling you how to gamble. Gamble for your nation, not for your individual, non-talented pay scale. Flappy arm. I like flapping my arm. I don't care what my left arm does. My left arm doesn't get enough action. El Domo. I'll be listening to El Domo. I mean, during the game. Do I deserve a screenshot of El Domo? Let's go into... There's this. You want this to be Del Domo. Okay. The moderators want to ban me. Governments want to stop me. Find out my one simple trick. Fox Sports Radio 105.9.
Town, and you could get lost a little bit up. You can get caught up and lost in the momentum just a little bit. Like, sure, that's the only time when the field tips. Like, I've seen that.
The United Kingdom is recalling veterans up to 65 years old in 2027. 2027, all the 65-year-olds could come. Well, they've given, the English have given their 65-year-olds 1 year to prepare for service. I just got word. Who gave me that? Did I even get credit? Did it even appear in my watch history, or did I end that video before the ad? The King of England says, come back, fuck the children. Wait until Trump calls back his Vietnam buds. Trump has a lot of buds who went to Vietnam. Kissinger, my bud. I joined the empire to bomb planets. Yeah, I put down the cup. The cup's empty. Slipping on promethazine, I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. My nurse wants to fuck. She says I'm messy. And she's a fatty. Can I go to sleep? If I go to sleep at 4 a.m., I might wake up right when the kickoff coin flip. Coin flip. I can't wait. This episode has been brought to you by Scrub Daddy. But did my subs go up? I'm at 11 likes, which is good. Following orders. Okay. 11 likes. Dashboard check. Did the subs go up? No, I think I still went down one. Christmas is when I like to drop 2 subs. Fuck people, 2 people on Christmas. I want to fuck 2 people on Christmas. Everybody thinking, man, I just want to fuck 1 person on Christmas. No, you want 2 people to fuck. View, we checked. No, I didn't check the view count. It takes me. I don't like to hit it. It takes me 3 clicks to press the view count. 400 maybe. Do you think I hit 400? 374 views. But we're 26 under 400. Alright. Rocket hits the base and Rocket hits the base and the dev only produced 1 minute of musical content, which wasn't enough to have sex. The best musics are like 3-minute songs. And it was sad. During the 80s, a lot of music, the best music that would become mainstream wouldn't be anthems. We like rock anthems. So you want to take a 3-minute song and pretend it's an 8-minute song. It's hard. It still all fits within one commercial break. They really fucked up. That's what your comment made me say. Scrub Daddy. But I see you put 2 comments in a row because they're color coordinated. Is the bass exploded or not? Can you have a beat drop without bass? Happy year 2010. We are only 74 years away from the year 2100. Hello. People from 2100, hello. This year, I'm talking to people 75 years in the future, right? Okay, we flipped the food pyramid. We put beer is on top of the pyramid now. Congratulations, beer. I technically drank enough beer to actually lift the weights. Man, should I lift the weights? Vanity, work out. Okay. And radio.
Around his ability to run, like the Eagles and Ravens and whatnot, they've built their run games a lot around the ability for the quarterback to run the football. The Bills don't do that right now. They can run quarterback sweeps and draws and do that in important moments, but that's not like they can get by.
They're not a read option team, right?
Right. They can just get by with handing the ball to James Cook 20 times a game.
Exactly. All right, we'll take a quick TO, all right, and we'll come back. And I just want to dive into it, man. I just want to talk about all these games. I love them, man. Seattle and San Francisco. The Niners, what great coaching. We just saw such great coaching. Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh, despite all the injuries, went in and won, beat the Eagles. I thought it was just a great coaching job by those guys. Can
Just search Fox Sports Radio on YouTube. Hey, why not?
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. Never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Fox Sports Radio is taking over YouTube, and you can be a part of it. Pay attention! Just go to YouTube and search Fox Sports Radio. Hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell. And catch all the videos from your favorite shows. Two Pros and a Cup of Jump. Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd. Wow. Cavino and Rich. The Odd Couple with Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington. The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon. And the Ben Maller Show. Fox Sports Radio. On YouTube.
29 reps.
Hit that thumbs up icon.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. Never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. As the owner, coach, and quarterback of your small business, you call the shots. From inventory to payroll and more. Now it's time to bring in LendSeek, your funding MVP. No delay of game here. Get up to $2 million in as fast as 24 hours for business lines of credit or term loans. Let LendSeek's AI marketplace assist you in making the winning play and score that touchdown. Apply at lendseek.com. LENDSEEK.com.
My hands were building for the first time after the shooting. It was crippling, but it had to be preserved.
In response to the Pulse nightclub shooting that affected the LGBTQ community, Barbara Palma, owner of Pulse, founded the One Pulse Foundation to honor Pulse victims and survivors.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
Join the fight for LGBTQ acceptance. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
In 1848, James Marshall discovered gold at Sutter's Mill, and in 3 years, a multicultural migration grew a sleepy trading post of 800 to a city of over 250,000. These were the first dreamers, innovators, builders, and inventors that defined San Francisco. The San Francisco Historical Society exists to uncover, preserve, and present in engaging ways the colorful and diverse history of our city from its earliest days to the present. As a member, you'll receive the Argonaut, an award-winning publication that has provided in-depth historical accounts for over 30 years. And the Panorama, a quarterly newsletter covering ongoing activities and historical presentations. Go to SF.
How to say gematria?
The San Francisco Historical Society. Living our history.
Gematria.
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 Gematria. How to say in Bengali?
Gematria.
Gematria in Bengali. Gematria. Chinese simplified.
字母数字对应法
Zimu shizues daiwazafa. I'm translating gematria. Is that right? You try to help? Croatian.
Gematria.
Gematria. Armenian. Azerbaijan. Now we're skipping Armenian and in Hebrew. Now we get to the Hebrew translation.
Gematria.
Gematria. In Hebrew. Hebrew. Yeah. Hebrew. Gematria. Gematria. Hebrew.
Gematria.
Gematria. Gematria. So it's closer to game metric. Geometric. That's how you say in Hebrew. Welcome to ancient Jew. How to speak like a Jew. Geometrics and game metrics. Was I a Jew? Was Hitler a Jew? I have been afforded a peasant's education in Hebrew and a king's education in military logistics. So I have peasant level Hebrew appreciation. I speak at the peasant level hero. My name is Ted. It means to sleep outside. Ted, it means you're homeless. You're Spiros Santanos. SS? Is that, are you, I don't know what Spiros Santanos is. But I tell you what, let me, what did I just do? I'm deleting 400 lines of text real quick. I filled the comment box with 800 characters and I'm holding delete to delete characters, 300, 250, 200, 100 extra. I don't even know what I copy pasted in response to your, so what did I copy paste? That's what's on my clipboard. I don't always know what's on my clipboard. Let me just drop it once again. And this comment is, what the hell did I copy paste? What the hell did I copy paste? Dave Blunts, yeah. Sorry for the typo. Yeah. Top fans. Who is Nick? I see top fans this episode. 150 experience. Congratulations. Thanks for grinding, guys. Thanks for grinding. 3 comments, at least, from all the... How many participants on this episode? 50 different people got 25 experience on mine. That's pretty good. You know what? That's better than Doodle. More than Doodle has. And another comment, and on the Scrub Daddy episode, does it lean forward or will it be there? SWAT, a switch light or in the dark? Yeah. Lights. The Denver game will be poorly lit tomorrow. Or switch light. I mean, I don't get it. Could you rephrase? In the bottom of my beer, there's the fuck your kidney and your dialysis. Let's crush some cans. I want to get a consumer grade trash compactor just so I can crush my trash with small coins. I could pay people with trash coins. What if I could crush a can into a coin and pay somebody with that shit? You know who I could pay? The trash digger. He's a trash digger. Trash digger, trash digger, trash digger of the trash. He'd be pulling out treasure in the trash. He's the trash digger. He's the trash digger. The trash digger. That was my code name. Trash digger. That's why I don't respond to the N-word. I'm the digger. I'm not the N-word. Can we pull out some trash digger? Trash? Can we just pull out some trash up in here? I'm the trash digger. Yeah, baby, right here. I'm all about, I got my dinner out the trash can tonight. I'm about that life. I'm about diving in dumpsters. Pizza, yeah, it was good. I expect you to eat dinner out of the trash. Now y'all eat out the trash. I'm bragging because I took the first thing available right off the top. I didn't even dig. Okay. I mean, you know, 10330. I already flashed that trash. Look at that. That slice. I pulled that slice right out of the trash today. I pulled this slice of trash right out. It's in heaven now, waiting for me to shit. I ate that slice of trash straight up. Yeah, that was good. It was so good I had to take a picture just to make sure that if I get violently ill, I want to know. I want to brag about it. This is not my explosive diarrhea. Would you? I would eat it with you. If I was with you and we can walk around San Francisco during the Super Bowl eating trash off the trash cans. Because most people, they go when you go to a trash can with a box of pizza and you place the box on top, that usually means there's more pizza left in it, okay? I don't actually dig in the trash. I just come across a lot of boxes on top of trash cans. So, I remember one time there was like a meth addict and he was about to die, and I shared a trash pizza with him. And I really wanted to finish that trash pizza for my bulk up. But, you know, I can share pizza I find on the ground with other people, and they eat it. I like feeding people stuff I find on the ground. I'm not above that. I'm not so greedy. If I'm if I'm feasting from garbage, I'm gonna be like, hey everybody, I'm sexy and I'm eating the trash. That's it. Eat trash, please. Because then you can ask other people to eat the trash. And be poor. Please be poor. Because I'm poor. I'm so poor. Please be poor. Most people are poor. I'm asking for a majority of people to be poor, please. I just want to have a majority approval, okay? I gamble that the people with a lot of money they're not interested that I eat their leftovers because they need to jump on a bus real quickly. It's $110 to ride the bus and the BART within San Francisco. You can't take the BART under the tunnel, but you have to you can ride most of the BART. And maybe this month I'll pay in February for I could get all the way to Levi Stadium, home of the Super Bowl. So for $110 out of my pocket, which I'm not about, I don't need to go down to San Jose that bad. Nobody does. I'd rather just wait one day, drop $10 to go to Oakland and back. Yeah. I don't need to ride the bus. So the hype is to be in Oakland for Super Bowl 16. I already said that like a long time ago. Now, where's my letter? More reps, but this is one. I have two. Where's my other one? I'm not gonna pull it up quick enough. Where's the ladder? I see the ladder. Ladder's right there. Radio's off. 8 hours till kickoff. Okay, I can go to sleep, really, but who's open? I just want to bulk up and get fat. So I want to bulk up. When's the next feast? I'm feasting at Walgreens today. Probably Venom, Bush Beans. Keep that ball. I'm gonna kick that shit as hard as I can. Right here. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna kick that shit. Keep it up. Kick that fucking ball. Beer's all gone. I'm at cup's empty. I put down the cup. I put down the cup. I empty the cup. I empty the cup. Well, I don't need it. I don't need a cup. I don't need. It's 4 a.m. I should be asleep. Real talk. Home training. Homeless people don't know how to live inside. They end up outside all the time. They end up slamming the toaster in the bathtub because they have no kitchen. It's sad. The chances of they might give you a bathtub wherever you live, but your kitchen will just be like next to your bed, Hong Kong style. Nobody wants to live like Hong Kong, okay? I tell you, Hong Kong is the booty city. I don't want to go there. Looks good in the movies. Street Fighter Sagat is from Thailand, but M. Bison is also from Thailand. Was that a mistake? It's not Vietnam enough. There's not two sides. M. Bison is... Laos would never spawn a bet. If M. Bison was choosing his spawn point, Thailand's okay. But, to pick Vietnam or Laos or Burma, the strange place in the world. You know what Final Fantasy X is about? A strange place? South Vietnam. What did, Tibet? Not Tibet. Tibet? No, not Tibet. I'm gonna wrap my episode. Just because it's so important to segment your content and to restart. I'd rather pull in 80 new viewers and talk to one. No. Well, He took. The only team this 49ers can beat is the Cardinals. The Seahawks are not the Cardinals. So, you get your 2 free wins every year. The Seahawks are not 2 free wins. The 49ers. They died today. I mean, everybody, you thought it would be weeks ago, but I mean, 49ers are going to die today. Today. I love it when my city is playing. It's my city. I don't know who San Francisco is, and I don't know who the 49ers is. It's my city. Okay. I think it's not Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles. I think Los Angeles is playing Saturday. They win. As long as they can lose, it's up to them. They control their own destiny. Do you want to play more road games? Do you really want to play on the road again? On the road again. That's what you're going to be. The 49ers on the road again. Going places that I've never thought I'd been. 49ers on the road again. Blinker. Oh, we hit a blinker. You know, that's against my rules. They're getting set. You watch Wager Talk? Do you? Who is your sports bookie? Who's your bookie? I know we all see the same spread, but who's your bookie? Who's your bookie? I got Teddy cover. I'm gonna take Teddy cover. You say Bet365 is who you listen to? Is that a YouTube channel? It's a new website. Let me look for the Bet365. Search YouTube by channels. There's more than one. Who should I subscribe to? This one? Probably. Never Ordinary. Only 51 videos. That's not much of a season to brag about. Last video. This fucking soccer. I listen to Wager Talk. Wait. Do you know who Teddy Covers is? spell that correctly. Teddy Covers is like 50, over 50. He's just a guy with gray hair who does NFL analysis for a subscription. You get $60 a week, $60 per week for his picks, and he covers more than the NFL, so he can give his NFL picks away for free. Sam, man, dude, bro. Trojans belong up your ass. I mean, I love me some Trojans. Trojans go right up your ass. You can put some crack rocks inside a condom, and you can put that up your ass. Everybody's putting methamphetamine inside of tissue paper up their ass because they don't want the meth to hit too hard. But yeah, tissue paper. Next time I try meth, I want to do that ghetto. That's some ghetto. Have an issue, try a tissue. 49ers don't, this team does not deserve I think Texas, Michael Irvin. We're going to make a Houston fan out of Michael Irvin. We think worried about California. We have 9 Super Bowls. Don't worry about the butthole shit-stained 49ers worrying about their number 6. If the Rams win, it's the 10th Super Bowl for California, which is good, more than any other state. California has California won the most bowls. California. It doesn't matter what team, the Chargers totally fucking failed. Next year, maybe the Chargers probably going to be the favorites to host a playoff game in LA. Here it is. This is the Booty Bowl. The John David Booty Bowl. Am I gonna hit 400 views? Double check. I was at 374 last check. 405 views. Good job, Ted. I'll be left alone. Even if If I pull 10 views during the game, it's not gonna slow down the commentary. Okay. But did the subs go up? No is always the answer. Subs went down. Let's see. Bullshit. It's a BBSS. It's a Broncos, Bills. So that's a BBSS. It's the Broncos, Bills, then the San Francisco's versus the Seattle's. Is the flow of the English language today. BBSS. People will be saying B around lunchtime. Broncos, Bills. Shit. San Francisco, Seattle, shit. San Francisco, shit. Shiza, Cisco. Seattle, Shiza Hawks. Like, we're dropping the S-bombs. What will Saturday sound like? B, bear down, Rams. T, dropping T's on Sunday for Texas. PTs for Patriots. See, the thing is, you can't write Patriots without like a T. You have to have the best thing about the Patriot is that T comes out. Patriots. I loved the Patriots. I thought the Patriots were a good team. I enjoyed watching the Patriots as a kid when they sucked. Andre Tippett. I always wanted to be a Patriots linebacker and use the porta potty at halftime. I don't give a shit as long as you get to play for them. The Patriots. I'm scared of Patriots. You know what? San Francisco deserves the Patriots to win the Super Bowl in their face. I mean, the Patriots paid for all these wins years ago. Money in the bank. Patriots got money in the bank, okay? It's all about, can you afford this Super Bowl? Do these fans does Seattle want to send their fans down? They're not going to spend any money in town, man. We want people who spend money. The only people stupid enough to spend money in San Francisco is Chicago and the Patriots. The Patriots would have to show up and just buy everything. You know, the Patriots going for their seventh. Yeah, Patriots would open up their wallet. So I go hungry. I don't want any food on the shelf. I want to go hungry because we're feeding this revolutionary soldiers who 49ers. See, I mean, it's straight up. I mean, the Super Bowl is about making money. And if you think that having the home team, we're broke, dude. Just get it. We might have money. We might have a parlay, or we might be for or against the spread. We might have money at BetMGM, but we're not going downtown to rent hotels to stay in our own city. Okay, so you have to bring people in. If another team doesn't come, it's a complete failure. And the Bruins were never allowed to play in the Rose Bowl. When I was born in '75, I was born right after the Bruins won the Rose Bowl. They became the home team in the Rose Bowl in 1981, and most people don't go to Bruin home games. And the Bruins never were a serious contender for the Rose Bowl. And Troy Aikman beat the Trojans in the Rose Bowl during a regular season game, and it might look like a Rose Bowl, but Troy Aikman never played in the Rose Bowl, and he surpassed the Rose Bowl by not going straight to the Super Bowl in the same stadium. So it's an illusion. Nobody liked Troy. Troy was the greatest underdog of them all. I mean, Troy was now Shawn Michaels, the boy toy. He's like a Troy toy. He's a cowboy cheerleader, the first gay Cowboys cheerleader, and was gay. Can't believe I'm gonna hit 3 hours. I want to sleep through the Buffalo game. I dare you. Could you imagine just waiting to wake up and brick up during the Buffalo game, but holding your brick back because you're unconscious? Like 3 fans outside somebody's back door in a snowstorm. You'll end up on Unsolved Mysteries. Buffalo Bill fans are sleeping through the game. Yeah, that's this guy. I know better. I know better. The quickest way to die is to wake up in time to watch the entire Bills. Please just, wake up at halftime. Skips, don't put pressure on your roommates or your custodian. Your Airbnb manager. Scrub Daddy. I had to lean forward to read the last comment. Bad luck, Bills. Denver wins. Most likely. They cut Drew Lock. Denver cut Drew Lock, which is a mistake. Yeah. I don't know who mentors Bo Nix. Let's Google Bo Nix mentor. Who's whispering in Bo Nix's ear when he wakes up? It says Drew Brees, but Drew Brees is his head coach at Peyton Manning. So Saints, the Rams and the Saints. We own the Super Bowl. Rams own the Super Bowl. It's not a Super Bowl unless it's at the Superdome, and currently there's no Super Bowl planned. If the Super Bowl is not at the Superdome, then they might as well not even. Every game at the Superdome is a Super Bowl. The Hall of Fame game should be moved. The NFL sucks because it's so geographically biased. We love football. Or do we only love our geographical bias? I love my California players. You love the guys in the locker room more than we have. The fans have no loyalty. Players have no loyalty, but some players just didn't get clued in. People are loyal now. Who is a wild offseason? This offseason, the Chargers have a lot of money. The Chargers have the most cap. They don't need a quarterback. But they really do, because Trey Lance, he's probably already off. I just Google cut Trey Lance. $34 million of dead weight. Dallas Cowboys cut him. Now, it should be a 2-quarterback league, and the 49ers have a 2-quarterback team. Mac Jones played goddamn 8 games, won 3 or 3-5 or 5-3. Mac Jones played. Mac Jones last win, October 20th versus the Rams. I know the 49ers were bullshitting on that day. They didn't let Purdy play versus the Rams on October 3rd. Mac Jones played. He might play next week versus the Rams. Who knows what he does? Listen to my radio at 4:29. I want to wrap my episode, but I will hit 3 hours.
Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota cold. Like, it's real cold. I'm like in Minnesota. I understand. It's nasty. It does get very cold there.
I want to see his Baja.
But we just canceled the game. We're like, we can't. Here you go. Like, here you go. Can't play this cold. I hope the Bears defense can tackle the cold when the Rams run the ball 35 times directly down their throat. So I hope they can do that this weekend. So I pray the lowly LA Rams can get a victory against the juggernaut Bears that have to win 7 games when they were trailing under 2 minutes left. Why you're such a Bears hater? They ain't problem. What happened? Like they cost you games. Well, I did have the Packers, but I did think the Bears lost though. You sort of feel it coming. You sort of like you can feel it coming. And in this game, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the Rams. I took the Rams for the first half, and I will take the Bears at some point during the game because the Rams blow a ton of leads and the Bears come back in a ton of games. Yeah. So something has to give in this game, and I see the Rams are much better. The Rams' issue to me is that they have yet to play a really complete game in a while. And maybe this is not what they're going to be this season. But if they are, it starts this weekend, the Bears are in a lot of trouble.
Coming for your shit, Baja. We're going to take them to. This is Baja. Baja, California. NFL in Mexico win. Rams play in Australia. That's the big next game. We don't know who they play. Probably the winner of the Super Bowl. Do you want to win the Super Bowl or do you want to win in Australia? What if I told you this game was just a rug that's going to be pulled underneath your feet? So we're going to Google the Rams opponent in Australia. The Rams will host their first ever game in Australia during the 2012 season, not a prelim expedition. This is a real game. So the Rams' future opponents. And the 49ers better act right if they want to be invited. I'm at Los Angeles Rams future opponents.com. AFC South, third place. We're not going to bring the Titans to. Is that who it is? Colts. Rams, Colts. Steelers, maybe. Browns, maybe. So the only three AFC teams that could play the Rams in Australia as away teams. The Rams should be the home team in Australia, so that excludes the Bengals. They could, Rams-Bengals, Super Bowl 56 rematch possibility in Australia. Joe Burrow is probably thinking that's what he'll get. We could bring the Chicago Bears, the Niners, the Seahawks. Packers. Lions. Cardinals have. The Cardinals absolutely will not be playing the Rams in Arizona, in Australia. And the Rams have to most likely give up a home team. Home game. It'll probably be the Rams and Bears. But even how many different Ram NFC championships are possible? Both of them can be rematched in Australia next year. When it comes to the Super Bowl in Australia next year, the Super Bowl will not be rematched in Australia unless the Texans win the Super Bowl, because the Rams play in Texas next year. Is that right? They play the Rams. Let's see. I'm at HoustonChronicle.com. Yeah, it says road trip to LA. Yeah, yeah. Deep thoughts. Texans and Rams don't even play today, so that's speculation for Sunday. No. Good episode. Captain Jack Sparrow. Good night.